Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, in our past video, I had mentioned that I'm going to be away for 10 days, but I managed to come back after 8 days. I went through a medical checkup and I did ablution. Thank God now everything is in order. I'm strong, healthy, and back. Actually, I miss everyone, but thank you for staying around. Now, without wasting time, the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto had organized for a UDA super mega rally in Eldorate town, which happened to be in Uasin Gishu County, to declare his presidential bid. I have listened to the speeches from anyone who got a chance to speak in that event. But the statement from Senator Mithika Linturi has caught Kenyans' attention, which seemingly, if you listen to Mithika Linturi, he is kind of advocating for war in the country by suggesting that anyone who is in Rift Valley and is not supporting Dr. William Samoei Ruto, he must be uprooted. In other words, he should be dealt with. Listen to him shortly and we will continue after that.
Yetu sababu sisi tunataka kuwa kwa serikali ambayo inayokuja. Lakini niwaambie nyinyi mtusicheze. Watu wa Uasin Gishu msicheze na Kenya. Na kile nawaomba ni kwamba mandoandoa yale mlio nayo hapa muweze kuondoa. Muweze kufanya nini? Hatuwezi kuwa tunasimama na William tukiwa kule Mount Kenya na Meru, alafu mko na wengine hapa hawasikii, hawaungani na yeye. Muko tayari kutuondolea hao? Muko tayari? Na ya mwisho, ujumbe wangu ni kwa wale wazee, wale nyeupe, wanywele nyeupe, wale wanakaa kwa mahoteli Nairobi, tuwaelezee hivi. Na rais asikie pia. Asikie ya kwamba Biblia, na sababu mimi nataka kuwa mhubiri, kifungu cha Zaburi 90:10, Zaburi 90:10 yasema ya kwamba maisha ya binadamu ni miaka 70 mpaka 80. Na ikifika zaidi ya 70, hiyo ingine ni ya uchungu na mihangaiko.
That is Mithika Linturi akiambia watu wa Rift Valley waondoe madoadoa. Now, Chama cha Kazi Party leader Honorable Moses Kuria also responded to this, and this is what he wrote on his Facebook page, if you allow me to read. I am a close friend of the Deputy President. However, I am far. If you are in Eldorate and near here, tell him to rebuke this talk. It doesn't matter whether it is said by a Linturi or an Oscar Sudi. It matters that it is being said in Eldorate Sport Club, few kilometers from KAG Church Kiamba, in bracket Band Forest. Jameni madoadoa tena. Rest in peace Kiamba 36. That is Moses Kuria responding to Mithika Linturi and also communicating to the Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. Now we are continuing with our Punchline discussion, but I have a quick request. You might be watching this channel but you have not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that any other time once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video thumbs up so that YouTube will recommend our video to more viewers. Otherwise, let us continue with our discussion. Now, if there was anyone who still doubt if UDA party is being led by leaders who are advocating for violence, is there any other reason you can still continue to doubt this? Listening to Mithika Linturi's statement. Besides this, we have seen really violence happening on ground. That's why, for me as an individual, I'm afraid of the kind of government UDA party can form just in case they win election in 2022. Because there is no way I have seen Dr. William Samoei Ruto, who happened to be the leader of UDA, condemning such statement or such kind of act that happened even in his presence. Look at how Didmas' brother was treating people. We have played this video here. Silvanus Osoro, what he does in public. What Oscar Sudi has always spoken in public. What Rashida Chesa has done to the IBC returning officers. There are so many people around the deputy president who have advocated for war, who have really fought people in public, yet there are leaders who are supporting him, and they still need to be elected into leadership position. Now, listening to Mithika Linturi's statement, the question we are asking ourselves today is, what value does that speech add to William Samoei Ruto presidential bid? Because remember, Eldorate is cosmopolitan. We have so many other communities staying in Eldorate, working in Eldorate, and they still need to vote for William Ruto, but they are not Kalenjins. So if you come out with a threatening statement like this, you are threatening people that they should realign themselves with UDA or William Ruto, and if not, they should be dealt with. So are you inciting Kalenjins against other communities? That is the question we are asking ourselves here. Because seemingly, that is what Mithika Linturi is suggesting. So how will Ruto manage to get votes from Luyas who are residing in Eldorate? How will he manage to convince Luos in Eldorate to vote for him? How are Kikuyus going to trust William Samoei Ruto in 2022 if they are being threatened to either vote for Ruto or they should be dealt with? Wangolewe. Sasa hawa ni mavugu. That is what he is really suggesting. And when it reaches this level, it is easy for us to conclude and say that UDA party generally is a Kalenjin party. That's why they need every Kalenjin and anyone in Rift Valley to join UDA party. Otherwise, if it was a national party, such statement cannot come out. And again, you will not be frustrating or threatening people to support you if you have a national party. There's no way you can force Kikuyus or Mount Kenya people, Luyas, Luos, Kisses, and other communities to join your party because they are coming from a region where the party leader happened to come from. That's the truth. So as we are heading to the next general election, it is now coming out clear that UDA is a Kalenjin party. And there is no way Ruto can form a government using UDA party alone unless he decides to go into a coalition with other political parties that he has always referred to them as village, tribal parties. That's the clear mind here. So Ruto has declared his presidential bid today in Eldorate, but it has started on a bad note. Because now, anyone who will be supporting Ruto seemingly will be seen as someone who has been forced or threatened to support Ruto. It will not be willing person to support Ruto. And that's why even we have always suggested here that Ruto is buying his crowd. The day will stop buying the crowd, he will never have those rallies that he's having outside here. Because every time he go out, he has to dish out money to entice the crowd so that they remain active and in large numbers up to the end. So the time he will stop using the money, he will not have these people. Even the rally is organizing in Rift Valley. To some extent, he's using money even to get people in his own hometown. This is what is coming out. So I think Kenyans are very wise people. They can listen to statements like this one from Mithika Linturi, so that when they get to the ballot, they can make an informed decision which cannot haunt them in the near future. They have a chance to do that, and they can do it through the ballot. So let us be wise as we go to vote. Are you going to vote for the violent because we have seen the team that is causing violence where they are heading to? Or are you going to vote for the people or a team that is embracing unity of the country? I have never seen someone in Raila Amolo Odinga's side trying to suggest such statement. Even Raila Amolo Odinga cannot condone such, cannot allow such things to happen in his presence, because he is a man who has always advocated for the unity of the country And really, if there is a party that is a national party, it's just one party. That is ODM party. That's why it has drawn its leadership, and even people's elected into leadership position in different ethnic communities across the entire country. But looking on UDS, seemingly, it will have to attract more numbers in Rift Valley. Look at what is happening in Mount Kenya. Ruto cannot manage to control the whole of Mount Kenya. And this can be one of the reasons why these leaders are getting much angry and come out with such statements that are really threatening Kenyans. Now, I don't know what to think about Mithika Linturi's statement, but let us meet in the comment section where we can have a continuation of this discussion. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you. And before I go, there's another channel here by the name Kenya News K. I'm just humbly requesting you to go and subscribe to that channel. We need to run ad on that channel, but we just have a shortage of about 60 subscribers. So please, just consider subscribing to Kenya News K, where we also give just political updates. May good God bless you, and see you in our next video. But I really miss you guys, though we are back here.